One Gospel, version 2, part 112. Jesus cleanses the temple and curses the fig tree. Matthew 21:10 through 22, Mark 11:11 through 26, Luke 19:45 through 48. And Yeshua came into Jerusalem and into the temple. And when he had looked around at all things, it being evening now, he went forth to Bethania with the 12. And on the next day, when they had come forth from Bethania, he was hungry. And seeing from afar a fig tree having leaves, he came, if perhaps he might find anything on it. And when he came to it, he found nothing except leaves, for it was not the season of figs. And Yeshua answered and said to it, No one shall eat fruit from you forever. And his disciples heard it. And when he had come into Jerusalem, all the city was moved, saying, Who is this? And the multitude said, This is Yeshua the prophet, from Nazareth of the Galilee. And they came to Jerusalem, and Yeshua went into the temple of God, and began to cast out all those who sold in it and bought in the temple, and overturned the tables of the money changers, and the seats of those who sold doves. And he would not allow anyone to carry a vessel through the temple. And he taught, saying to them, Is it not written, My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations? But you have made it a den of thieves. And the blind and the lame came to him in the temple, and he healed them. And the chief priests and scribes saw the wonderful things that he did, and the children crying out in the temple and saying, Hosanna to the Son of David. They were greatly displeased, and said to him, Do you hear what they say? And Yeshua said to them, Yes. Have you never read, Out of the mouth of babies and nursing infants you have perfected praise? And he taught daily in the temple. And the scribes and chief priests and the leaders of the people heard it, and sought how they might destroy him. And they did not find a way to do it, for they feared him, because all the people were very attentive to hear him, and astonished at his teaching. And when evening had come, he left them, and went forth outside of the city into Bethania, and he lodged there. And in the morning, as he returned to the city, he was hungry. And when he saw a fig tree by the road, he came to it, and found nothing on it but leaves. And he said to it, Let no fruit grow from you forever. And immediately the fig tree withered away. As they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, How did the fig tree wither away immediately? And Kepha, having remembered, said to him, Rabbi, behold, the fig tree which you cursed has withered away. And Yeshua answered and said to them, Have faith in God, for truly I say to you, if you have faith and do not doubt, you shall not only do this to the fig tree, but even if you shall say to this mountain, Be lifted up, and be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that the things that he said shall come to pass, it shall come to pass. He shall have whatever he says. And therefore I say to you, all things, whatever things you ask shall, when you pray in prayer, believe that you shall receive them, and you shall have them. And when you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father who is in the heavens may also forgive you your trespasses. And if you do not forgive, neither will your Father who is in the heavens forgive your trespasses.